Hey guys, it's Sierra and I am back again with another video. This video is so important to my journey. As most of you who have been following my journey know, I recently had vertical sleeve gastrectomy and I had that surgery done in Mexico. So I've been documenting my journey and sharing everything with you guys. I mean, the raw and uncut version of every single thing that has been happening to me. And so far it's been an amazing journey and I'm just so grateful and so thankful for all of you that have been following along. So I decided, now that I am 6 weeks post-op, there's no better time than now to share with you where I had my surgery done. Now, I have dropped some dimes and some hints here and there, but I have yet to fully review the company that I went to because I really wanted to make sure that my surgery went well and I wanted to make sure that I recovered well before I share that information in this type of platform with so many people that may be researching, so that I don't send someone somewhere where something bad can happen to them, which with any surgery there are complication risk and there's risk of anything. But I wanted to make sure that if I referred you guys somewhere or if I recommended a place, I could say it worked for me genuinely, and I could say that, you know, I feel in my heart that you would be in great hands. So this is that video. The time has come. I'm so excited because I absolutely love the company that I went with, guys. Like, I love them. I totally love them. Every single thing about this company was just like music to my ears, and I'm so happy that I found them, and I'm so happy that I decided to go with my gut, and I'm so happy that God led me to this company because, guys, like, my recovery has been so easy, and I can't even believe that I did this. I can't believe I got on a plane, went to Mexico, and had surgery, like major surgery. I mean, I had a freaking organ like basically removed in a sense. So this is a super important review, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, which I say in the beginning of every video. And so what I've decided to do is I'm going to give a full overview and review of the company in general, and then this will be part one of the review. And then what I'm going to do is I will do a part two to go over the actual surgery day and a little more detail of my post-op experience, because I was taking my notes the entire time, guys, and as I was taking notes over the past few weeks, I was like, gosh, like, that video is gonna be very long and I already can't stop talking, so what am I gonna do? So yes, I'm gonna split this up into 2 videos. One would be dedicated more to surgery day, okay? But I'm gonna give a full overview of the company from start to finish, everything that I experienced, because I want you to be informed. Just like I've said from the beginning, everything about my journey has been just about giving you information so that you have everything you need to try to make an informed decision for yourself. When I was researching YouTube, I had to research multiple different pages, multiple different weight loss journeys, multiple, and it just became just like consuming. So if I can give you this information and you have it all in one place, that's what I'm trying to do for you. So let's get started with the review of my company that I went to. All right, so without further ado, the name of the company is Pompeii Surgical, guys. I have said this before. If you watch my question and answers video, I talked about the company, and I also put the company name in one of my surgery day vlogs. So some people already have contacted me and said that they've contacted this company and scheduled their surgeries. I was just like, this is amazing. I am so happy that people that were out there in the world found my videos and were able to take the step they needed to schedule their surgery, and were able to schedule with a company that I went to, that I love, that did so good by me. So cheers to all of you who saw my videos and scheduled your surgeries. I saw your comments. I've responded to most of them. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. I genuinely appreciate you guys letting me know, because it means the world to me that my videos were helpful in some way. So there I go again with the rambling, but I'm gonna move along. I just wanted everybody to know that I love the fact that you guys are letting me know when you go over to Pompeii, because it really warms my heart, and I know you're gonna be taken well care of. Okay, so yes, so let's just start from the very beginning. I'm also gonna do a whole nother video on like why I chose Mexico. This isn't really the place I want to do that, because this video once again will be too long. So let's just bypass why I chose Mexico. We'll come back around to that, and let's just give Pompeii the time that they deserve in this video. All right, so starting from the very beginning, what attracted me to Pompeii? When I started researching companies in Mexico, when I made that decision, I started researching companies in Mexico with good old Google. Okay, Google is my friend. I think Google is everybody's friend. So I started researching online, and I narrowed my search down via Google to about 3 companies. When I got to the 3 companies, I decided that I needed a little more information, because it was so hard to make a decision. I mean, all 3 companies seemed to be good companies. All 3 companies had nice websites. All 3 companies, I'm sorry, let me take that back. 2 of the companies had nice websites. 1 of the companies was kind of like but the doctor was recommended to me by someone who had gone to him. So I was like, okay, she had a great surgery. She's recommending this surgeon. I'm gonna give him a pass on his website, because his website is like dated. Okay, so being a business owner, I am a business owner, and my website is important. I know how important a website is. Your website has to attract the consumer within 2 to 5 seconds. Like, if they don't see what they like, it's over. So 2 of those 3 surgeons companies that I looked at had nice websites. Pompeii was one of them. I was drawn to their website because it was just so informative, guys. The website has so much information on it. That's why I'm not gonna go into too much detail in this video, because you can literally go to that website and get all the information you need to know to be able to make an informed decision and to see if Pompeii is right for you. So website, amazing, right? So I have 3 companies now, not 6, but 3. I have 3 companies now that are, on my list of options, and so I'm still confused. So what I did was, I knew about 4 to 5 people that had surgery that I personally knew that went to Mexico. So what I did was, I reached out to all of them. I reached out to every single person, and I just asked them to share their experience with me. Everybody was very willing. Everyone told me their experience. Stop that. Sorry about that. I'm babysitting my cousin. Say hi. This dog is so spoiled, y'all. I'm so sorry. So spoiled. No. Let go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's get into it. One thing about this company, guys, they do what they say and they say what they mean. When I tell you, the website basically will give you all the information you need. It tells you the process. For instance, I'll give you an example. If you go to the website and you go under their general info booking, or if you click the eligibility form link, there's a section on the left hand side that says getting approved. This is pre-surgery. This is just when you're first out there trying to find someone. What is the process? The process is listed for you. It tells you, you fill out your eligibility form. You will get an approval call. You will book your date. You will hold your surgical date. You will forward your flight information. And then from there, they do follow-up calls. This is exactly what happens. This is exactly what they do. When they say they're gonna call, they call, guys. Like, I am just so happy with my decision to go with this company, because they really showed up and showed out throughout my entire journey. I mean, when you start off pre-surgery with a great experience, it's kind of like, okay, you're looking for something to go wrong in a sense, or you're looking or waiting for something to not happen the way it was told to you that it would happen. No. Everything they told me, they did. So leading into, once I booked with them, I was just so happy. I was already in their support group. The support group was another thing I recommend if you're considering surgery and you do consider Pompeii. Make sure you join the weight loss support group, the patient support group sorry, not weight loss support group. It is weight loss, but it's their patient support group, because it's real people like me. Like, I'm now a part of that group, and I'm now sharing my story, whereas before I went, I was watching other people share their story, which helped me. So it was very helpful, very, very, very helpful. So make sure if you're considering them, you join that group and just do all the research that you need to do. Read everybody's stories, you know, because it's very helpful to know what to expect. Another very important thing that drew me to Pompeii, guys, and this is very important for a lot of people, financially, paying out of pocket for surgery is expensive. In the US, it's expensive, and in Mexico, it's still considered expensive. It's not a small amount of money for anyone. So one of the big things about them, guys, they offer financing. They offer loan financing and in-house financing, which are two amazing opportunities for someone who may not have all the money at one time to be able to still get their surgery done. And that's another thing that I loved about them, because they focus more on helping people, not, you know, making money in a sense. You know, like, they preach this a lot in the support group, that they really want to be able to just help people, you know, live a better life. And by them offering financing in a world where people just don't, I mean, that's huge. And they do their own in-house financing, which is amazing. So when you go to the website, make sure you check that out, because that's a huge pro and positive positive thing with the company. Moving on, because like I said, I don't want it to be too long. I just want to give you all the information, and then you guys can go to the website and you can see in everything I'm saying, it'll be right there. So once I got scheduled for surgery, the next step was going into pre-op. Pre-op is where you have to prepare your body for surgery. So the way that you do that is by going on a liquid diet. Now, all surgeons and all companies do this differently, but Pompeii puts most people on a 2-week liquid diet, and my liquid diet was easy breezy. I breezed through it. I documented that. You guys can go back and look at those videos to see how I managed and how it was for me. But the most important thing about this is that they told me that they would call me and let me know when it was time for me to start my pre-op diet. So when I say they tell you they're going to do something and they do it, that's an example of what I mean. I received the phone call a week before I started pre-op, just kind of checking in on me, make sure I was okay, make sure I knew that pre-op was coming up, and we talked about a couple different things, and I was just like, wow, like, I just received a phone call from them just checking in on me to make sure I was getting ready for pre-op. And you know, it just felt so good, because it kind of felt like they didn't know me yet, but they cared and they wanted to make sure that I was getting myself prepared. And then the day I was supposed to start my pre-op, they called me and they went over everything in detail, asked me if I had any questions, which I had done so much research, I really didn't have a lot of questions. But once again, it was the fact that they did what they said they were gonna do. Someone called me personally to tell me, today's the day to start pre-op, and we are rooting for you, we're excited for you, we want you to come in the healthiest form possible. And that's what mattered. Like, that's what made the difference for me, because it's like throughout the beginning of the process, I could feel like that I was just not a number. I wasn't just another body. Like, they wanted this for me just as much as I wanted it for myself. And this is the process. So, you know, yes, it's a system, but they make sure that you know that they are committed to your journey just as much as you are. So once pre-op was over, the next phase was getting all of the details and information for my airport transfer and things like that. So I want to say 3 days, it may have been 3 days before I was supposed to arrive, I was contacted again, just to let me know that I would be being contacted by the driver that was going to pick me up from the airport. And they sent me an email with all the information, everything to look for, what I need to do, which was just very informative as usual. And that was a very easy process as well. So when I arrived to the airport, my driver, just like everything they said in the call and everything that was in my email, I text them. I literally waited, guys, like, and you guys can, once again, I documented all of this, so you can go back to my video, but I was waiting maybe 5 minutes for my driver, and we had to pick up another a couple of other people, and that was within a couple minutes. So it was just like it was just a seamless process. Like, everything was so seamless. Like, you don't even have to think about it, you just have to wait. You just have to wait on them to call you and tell you what's going to happen and tell you what they're going to do, and you just be ready, because they have so many things organized that you don't have to feel like, oh my God, are they gonna call? Or, oh my God, did they forget about me? Or, oh my God, I'm gonna be sitting outside this airport waiting forever. No, like, it is so seamless, guys, and I cannot stop raving about them, because I'm just so impressed. Being a business owner, like, I'm just so impressed with them. So I'm gonna skip over just a little bit of surgery day, because I really want to dedicate some time to that, because there's some important things that happen that I think a person that's researching this company need to know, because going above and beyond is something that in the United States at the hospital, guys, sometimes I wonder if they're there to help us or not, you know, like, I wonder. But at Pompeii, I always felt like somebody was there trying to help me, like somebody was there just trying to make sure that they were being supportive. So I really want to give surgery day the time that it deserves. I'm going to do a whole nother video on that. But overall, I want to say this: Dr. Saucedo is the doctor that did my surgery, and I saw him 5 times during my stay, guys. Five times. Like, huh? He literally came and checked in on me 5 times, and I was only there at the facility 2 days. So that's an amazing relationship that Dr. Saucedo builds with his patients, just to make sure that they know that he cares and he wants to make sure they're okay. And I just had an amazing recovery. You know, I've already posted about this as well. I didn't have any nausea. I didn't have any gas pains. Like, most people that have the surgery get these horrible gas pains. I was terrified that I was gonna have them. Listen, let me just pause. I am the biggest baby. I mean, I might cry if I got bit by an ant, like, for real. I am a big baby, guys. Like, I get a headache, I think I'm dying, okay? So when I tell you that if I can do this, you can do this, I'm not playing. I mean, big baby, okay? So I didn't have any nausea, no gas pains. Like, I'm still thanking God, because, you know, so many people get it, and I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna get it if you go there. I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna get it if you have weight loss surgery. Everybody's body is different, and every surgeon's technique is different. But whatever Dr. Saucedo did to me, he made sure that I had an amazing sleeve and an amazing recovery, and I can't thank him enough for it, because like I said, I'm a big baby, and had I had gas pains or had I had nausea, they probably would have been ready to get rid of me, because I would have been in there crying and being a big baby, and I don't even know, like, I can't even say what I would have done. But I'm just so grateful that I didn't have to worry about any of that, because I had such a great recovery, and everybody was just so supportive and helpful. So make sure you go and watch my vlogs, because I definitely documented every single thing possible while I was there, and it's very informative. So make sure you go and watch those previous vlogs. So let's talk about post-op. So post-op surgery, another couple of things about Pompeii is you get these weekly phone calls, and once again, in my mind, I'm like, they really gonna call me every week? Like, are they really gonna call me every week? And actually, before my weekly calls, they actually call too. When you go back home, they call you the day that you're supposed to return home, just to make sure you made it back home safely. I'm just gonna put this out there. If I had surgery at a US hospital, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be calling me the night I get home and say, "You okay? How you doing?" Because my son has had surgery, my husband has had surgery, and nobody calls to check on us. Nobody calls you every week and say, "Hey, how are you doing? How you feeling?" Blah, 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 blah. Like, I have yet to have that experience at any US hospital. Y'all don't think that's a problem? The more I think about it, that's not good, guys. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna just let that be. That's another story. So, long story short, they call every week. They call every week. If you miss their call, which I have missed their calls before, they send you an email letting you know, "Hey, we tried calling you to check in on you to see how you're doing." They walk you through your entire post-op diet. After surgery, you can barely drink anything. After surgery, you're on liquids again. So they basically are there supporting you through this process, because for the first 5 to 6 weeks after surgery, you're slowly transitioning back into regular foods. You know, you go through the phases, which the first phase is liquids, then you go into puree, then you go into soft foods. So it's basically a 6-week commitment that they have initially, just checking in on you every single week to make sure you're doing okay. And that is such a good thing, because if you had a bad week and you had some questions and you felt like you were gonna bother them, you don't even have to worry, because when they call you, if you remembered things, they always ask you, "Do you have any questions for me? You know, do you have any concerns?" And that's your opportunity to say, "Okay, well, you know, this didn't work," or "Can I have this?" or whatever. And it's just knowing that they're calling, and they're calling every week. I mean, it really meant so much to me that they did that, because they didn't have to call every week. And I'm not sure how any other bariatric clinic works in Mexico, because this is the only company I have experience with. But y'all let me know in the comments if your company called you every week, called you every single week. I'm 6 weeks post-op and I'm still getting my calls, y'all. Like, I got my call this week and I was told that they're gonna give me a call in 2 weeks, because I'm now on regular foods. So now I'm not every week, I'm every 2 weeks seeing. So you let me know if your company is doing that, because I'm just like over the moon right now. Like, I can't even put into words how impressed I am with this company. Not only did they give me an amazing pre-surgery experience, an amazing surgery experience, they gave me a post-op experience that is like 5 to 7 stars. Like, can I rate them 7 stars? You know, there are like 7-star restaurants. Can I rate them 7 stars? Or do I have to rate them 5 stars? Whatever the highest star is, that's the star I want to give them, because the experience has been none other than exceptional. And I waited, guys. Like, I wanted to do this review of them like as soon as I got back home, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna review them, I have to give them like time to do everything that they said they were gonna do, because they told me this entire process was gonna happen. They told me they were gonna check on me after surgery. They told me this. Like, they basically spill it all out for you and let you know exactly what's gonna happen. And I really wanted to make sure that that's what happened, and this is what happened. So I didn't want it to be a long video, guys, but I wanted to give you guys the facts. So many of you have been asking, where did I go? Pompeii Surgical, guys. I am gonna stand by this company as long as I live, because they have changed my life. I mean, if you go back through my videos, and this is just a real moment, guys. If you go back through my videos from the very beginning when I said I was having weight loss surgery, and you just watch them, because I did it last night and I cried a little bit, guys, because this is a real journey for me, and I have been struggling with my weight for 10 plus years. If you look at those videos from start to finish, I can tell you, because you don't know me, but just looking at those videos, you can see my transition. Like, go to the first video and then come to this video today. I look like a completely different person because I feel amazing. I feel so good inside, guys. Like, they've given me a new life, essentially, because I was, oh my god, like, I was deteriorating, guys. Like, I had no more options. I had tried everything. I had failed at everything. Nothing was working. It's just, that's what, I'm a person that walks by faith, and Pompeii came around when I needed it. They came around right at the time that I felt like I was just gonna be obese and overweight and unhappy the rest of my life. I'm so grateful for this company, guys. My experience was amazing, and I encourage you, if you see this video, I encourage you to go back through all of my videos and just watch the entire journey so far. Right now I am 6 weeks. I'm going into my 7th week. I will document my journey as long as I'm able, guys. I plan to document for a full year, and then I probably will come back and do another review of Pompeii once my 1-year anniversary comes up, just because I want you guys to be informed and make great decisions, and I want to share this journey all the way through. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, Pompeii. If you guys see this video, I appreciate everything you guys did for me. I appreciate all the love and attention that all of your staff have provided. Everybody, from the people that scheduled me, the people that picked me up from the airport, all of the aides, all of the translators, my surgeon, I gotta thank him the most. If he sees this, if you see this video, Dr. Saucedo, I don't know if you're on YouTube or not, but if you see this video, thank you and Dr. Sarah so much. I am so grateful. Like, you did an amazing job on my sleeve. I feel amazing. I can drink water regularly. Like, I'm losing weight. Life is good. I am just flourishing, guys, and I'm so happy and so grateful. So there you have it. I finally have shared. I have given you the name of my company that I went to have my sleeve done, and as you can see, it's working. So if you are interested, go look at their website. I'll put their website in the description below so that you can go and do your research and find out all the information you're interested in. And then remember, I'm going to come back at a later time and do part 2 to this and just review surgery day, because there's so much more to talk about. Surgery day, guys, like, not just surgery day, the entire surgery experience. That's what I'm gonna go over. While I have the vlog, I want to give a little more detail because I took notes, because there were some things that need to be said. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all of your prayers and all of your support. And guys, please keep supporting me. Please keep supporting me, because you guys are giving me so much life and so much positivity, and I'm just so happy that I'm out here, you know, helping the next person. Life is about paying it forward, guys, and I'm really hoping to pay my journey forward to the next person, just like people previous to me did. Sorry, my light just went off. So all right, this video is probably already too long, so thank you. Bye till next time.